What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the show. I'm Dan.
I'm Jess.
So, look, we got 377 subscribers right now, and we love to reach 500. So, we are going to give out a free shirt with our logo. Here is the design. One lucky winner will receive when we reach 500. So, like this video and subscribe for a chance to this exclusive merch. Leave a comment because we do read them at the end of the show. I've been procrastinating this whole the last week. I don't know. It just kind of gets to you when you gotta like get all these stories together. You gotta like write them out, and it just gets a lot. You know what I mean?
And not only that, it was hot. Heat wave.
Yeah, and we had things to do on the weekend. What, you went fishing? We went to a get together with our friends, watched the fight. So it was kind of like a chill week, honestly, just to lay back and not worry about so much. So, but we're here for the long term, guys. So stick with us. For this week, we'll be covering in sports Keanu Reeves in a car accident. Nah, but he is a pro race car driver now. We'll get into that. Defensive end Max Crosby may be looking into UFC. I mean, he got the build, but we'll hear from him. Jets head coach is out, but why? We'll get into that. In celebs, culture news, Boosie and Daughter Ivi controversy over something that Boosie just needs to keep it in the family. 50 worst rappers list. Let's discuss about that. And Larussell tweet that we need to have a reset on culture. This is going to be interesting discussion for sure. So stay to the end and we'll react to some scarred videos from the internet, one from wrestling and two from football. Like, seriously, are these guys okay? Like, yikes. Sports, celebrities, pop culture trends shape our conversation and perspectives. They're a window into our society. That's why we break down the news and add context and give you our honest take. Our goal, educate, entertain, and spark discussions. Let's get into the headlines and explore the stories shaping our culture. Let's get into it on this episode of Let Culture Speak.
Let the culture speak in the rhythm we see. We're the voices of the now. Stand together strong and proud.
Max Crosby, the pro bowl defensive end, might just have his sights set on the UFC octagon one day. He's all about the NFL, but stays ready with daily boxing drills. This ain't just talk, neither. The 6'5", 255-pound Raiders superstar already has gone a few rounds with the UFC fighter Sean Strickland. Damn, could he really go pro with his fighting thing? He loves it. You can't rule it out. Let's check out this video.
We've seen football players take fights. Could you ever see yourself taking a fight when you're, in 10, 15 years when you're done playing football?
Honestly, it's funny. Like all my guys, all my teammates are like 100%. Like they already like expect me to do it. I'm like, shit, I haven't even thought about it that much, but I love fighting. Like I box damn near every single day. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I love it, bro. I truly love it. So we'll see. You know what I mean? If my heart desires it, and I want to go in there, shit, I might. You know what I mean? I'm not ever putting anything out the window. You know what I mean? I want to. You live one life. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do everything I put my heart to.
For now, football's the priority, but he'll be glued to the TV for UFC 307, which was last week. It's a long shot, but you can't count it out. Max Crosby, the NFL star with a fighter's heart, the Bay would lose it if he ever made that jump. Maybe one day we'll see him in the octagon repping that silver and black.
Hopefully, no time soon. We need him. We
Yeah.
need him on the field because he's the only one that's stable. He's the
Right.
only one that can change a game record. So, you know,
I mean, when he's gonna transition one day, like how old is he? I don't. It doesn't even say how old is he. Hopefully, not old enough to be
I want to
in
say he's like 27.
27. Okay.
I think he's 27. I want to say he's 27.
Yeah. He has the build, bro. He's 6'5", but damn, he needs to kind of go down on the weight class, maybe.
Yeah, I can absolutely see him doing that. You know what I mean? He's a beast on the field. That wingspan he has.
Oh yeah, the fucking arm length and shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Damn. Could he really go pro?
Yeah, I can see it happening. But for right now, he needs to stay his ass on the Raiders and do something with them first. Right, they got dibs first.
Jess, I want to get your reaction on this too.
I'm here with a message directly from Mark Davis. Mark, for the love of God, man, please trade me. I'm dying here. One of my quarterbacks looks like and plays like Uncle Rico. The other one looks like Farver from Super Troopers. I had to waste a year and a half of my career playing for Josh McDaniels, which is basically the equivalent of a prison sentence. Speaking of prison, all the fans look like they hit up a Spirit Halloween store before they come out to the games, probably to conceal their identity from their parole officer. And truthfully, the longest anyone should ever be in Vegas is like 2 or 3 days. I've been here for over 2 years. Being a Raider is nearly as terrible as the sequel to The Hangover. I make 20 mil a year, but it's really like 10 mil after all the resort fees you pay just by breathing air here. And after the extensive counseling sessions I need for playing here, it's even lower than that. Anyway, Mark, if you're sitting in the chair right now at Great Clips, getting that goofy looking dumb and dumber haircut you always get, please trade me, man. I'm so desperate, I'm begging you to send me to the Jets.
Bro, what the fuck?
Whoever.
Yeah, that was AI. Just want to make that clear. It was not real at all.
Whoever made that video got a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah.
It was a little he, a little ha ha. But
right.
That's a real thing going on right now, though. Devontae Adams. Wait to see who gets the Devontae Adams sweepstakes. But there's also still a probability that he could stay put. He could stay where he at. Derek Carr, he's hurt. The Jets just fired their head coach, and their records are no different than the Raiders. So, I mean, it don't even look like he's going to a better situation. So I guess we'll see. And who knows? He might end up going to the Steelers after we play him this week. I know they're one of the teams that are looking to grab him, and it makes sense. Hey, the Raiders don't want to give him to the Steelers before we play them. So after we play them, don't be surprised if he gets shipped over to Pittsburgh.
I think KC is just openly just fucking cheating. Like you see a lot of fucking the refs in them like a 4-year deal or something of calling holdings and shit and letting hella shit fly, dude. You see a lot of it, and it's just out in the open now. They're up for the Super Bowl. Sorry to say that.
Yeah, they're getting that Patriots Tom Brady era treatment.
If they really football would be so much exciting if it wasn't all this money grab, calling out ridiculous plays, getting paid by the referees being manipulated some way. There has to be someone at the top that's controlling a lot of things. That's just it. I don't think it'll ever be fair.
Absolutely not. The NFL is entertainment.
What do you mean by that?
The WWE, entertainment. It's scripted. The NFL, entertainment. It's scripted. They get the script at the beginning of the season, remember? Shoot, you know, it's entertainment. That's the category that it falls underneath. I'm not surprised, you know, that things go how they go.
Do you think they get like enhancements? Like, I know they say that they don't, but like how much pain and like strict they are with training and everything, like you would think they would get some kind of enhancement, like steroids or something.
Well, that's against the rules. You get suspended for that. I mean, or if you get caught, you know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure way more people take it than what we find out. But like I said, it's about getting caught. They're randoms. You know, they don't always get picked. Sometimes people get away with that. But
and that goes to like the transitioning of like players to acting, and we're gonna move on to Keanu Reeves when he gets into racing. Yeah, let's get into that story right now. Keanu Reeves just had a wild ride in his pro racing debut at Indy. He spun out in turn 9 but kept it cool and slid into the grass without crashing. He qualified 31st out of 35. The dude walked away clean and is already set to get back at it this Sunday. Let's check out the video.
And Keanu Reeves goes for a slide.
Oh, doesn't look like there's any contact there necessarily. That smoke just from a little bit of brakes. Keanu's going to get the car turned back around, and the number 92 will keep going. That looks like that's coming out of turns 8 and 9 and into 10. Let's take a look here. That's Reeves right in the middle of your screen in the 92. Kyle, what do you see?
He's going to swing back to the left. It just gets away from him. You see his hands moving really quickly to try to get ahead of it, but there's so much weight transfer happening in that section, and if the rear starts to step out on you, if you don't grab it quick enough, it'll step out and spin you around. So that's just a classic front engine rear drive thing there, but Keanu gets back rolling, he'll get back in the race.
We knew Keanu's got the Kung Fu thing down, but turns out he's also about that racing life. He's repping the GR Cup Series this weekend, and this ain't his first rodeo. He's done high octane stunts in his flicks, John Wick, fucking dope ass movies, and even raced celebs in the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. One thing's for sure, Keanu's the real deal, a certified badass on and off screen, and that whole not aging thing, yeah, that's just part of his legend. So strap in and watch this icon take it to the next gear. So yeah, people transitioning to certain careers, getting into things that they really want to get into, for the experience.
Keanu Reeves is doing his side quests right now.
Yeah.
He's in creative mode. He's like, he's just doing whatever, staying busy.
And transitioning to things. Just like Max Crosby, eventually probably gonna transition to UFC. Travis Kelce most likely is gonna transition to acting. Keanu Reeves, racing, and so on and so on. There's things that people will eventually find more interest into, and they got the revenue to do it. So,
and why do they do that? Because they're in the entertainment business. The NFL is fake.
Yes,
they're good at acting because they act every day when they play in that damn game.
Love it. Well, UFC, it is entertainment, but god damn, they're really beating each other's ass, bro.
Oh no, they get down in that.
Yeah, they be.
I just think it's funny when you see, like, you can go all the way back. Honestly, a lot of Raider legends turned out to be actors. A lot of football legends turned out to be actors. A lot of WWE wrestlers got into the movies.
Mm-hmm.
They transition so well, for a reason.
And their status is so high, they could easily transition. Not like other people that it takes them years and years to like build up their fan base, their career in that thing. No, they're in it now, and they're easily going to be accepted to that next phase of their life.
No, but all jokes aside, though, yeah, it's cool to see, people getting into other things that they find interesting. It's good to see them in a different light, in a different area. Usually they're pretty good at it too. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they get into.
Yo, the Robert Saleh era is donezo in the Big Apple. The New York Jets just gave their head coach the boot, and it's a move that's got everyone in the NFL buzzing. The Jets came into the season with their eye on the prize, but with the lackluster 2-3 start and a cringe-worthy loss to the Vikings in London, something had to give. Word on the street is Saleh and star quarterback Aaron Rodgers weren't exactly seeing eye to eye. Like, who can forget that awkward sideline moment when Rodgers wasn't having Saleh's attempt at a bro hug? And just last week, Saleh was talking about how Rodgers' hard count was throwing off the offense. Yeah, that didn't sit well, and Celeb had to dial it back. But here's the thing, even with all the QB drama, Celeb's Jets just weren't getting it done. They were a subpar 2036 over 3 seasons, and that ain't gonna cut it in the NFL. So it's time for a change. And defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich is stepping up as the interim head coach. This is still Celeb. So how Celeb's taking the news like a G, showing nothing but love to the Jets organization. He released a statement thanking them for the opportunity to work with some amazing people. That's how you leave on a high note, folks.
Well, at the end of the day, I would leave on a high note too if I was still gonna get paid millions of dollars to go home and relax with my family. You know, at the end of the day, I don't think he got the quarterback that he was hoping for, or at least the quarterback that before Aaron Rodgers left Green Bay, it was a little bit of drama surrounding the quarterback. I just don't think that he was the best choice to go with when you're trying to potentially save you and your other coaches' jobs. He brings drama. That's what I've seen from him for the last few seasons. You know, Green Bay ultimately was like, all right, whatever, you know, and we'll go with Love. He just brings more drama than wins lately. You know, he's not showing up to camp, he's not showing up to practice, like, and I don't understand that. Like, you need to, obviously things aren't clicking. Well, I wonder why you're not here at camp. You know, not even the voluntary camp. I'm talking about mandatory. Like, you're not there. So you practice how you play. I don't care how long you've been here. I mean, that's just a product that you get. You having issues with your receivers, your offense isn't moving. Well, you're not here to practice with them. You show up before the season starts and think everything's going to be great.
So
you know what I mean?
You think basically on his status that he had, that's what people are saying too, like there was some talks. Maybe he got him kicked out in some way. Aaron Rodgers did speak out too, saying no, that wasn't it, you know.
Hey, these guys lie all the time. They're not going to tell the media the truth of what happens behind the scenes. Usually you don't know about that stuff until after they didn't retire, left the organization. And then all the bull crap comes out later on. Well, this is what really happened, and this and that, and this and that. And honestly, purely based off of the rejected hug on the sideline, that was the writing on the wall for me. His lame excuse was, oh, he's not a hugger. You know, I wasn't expecting him to reach out and hug. Let's be for real. Let's be for real.
Yeah. He said he had a solid relationship for several years, ton of respect for Celeb. So the news is a reminder of how tough the business side of football can be.
Absolutely, you know, they didn't get the quarterback, they didn't drop the quarterback that they were hoping for, you know, with Zach Wilson, and they thought Aaron Rodgers could come in and do something. First season with them, he got injured, I think, what was it, the first game? And then this season, he didn't even want to show for training camp. So, you know, that's the product. It's what you get on the field. Honestly, with this coaching change,
yeah,
I'll be surprised if anything really changes with that. I just think it is what it is.
And with the Jets owner, Woody Johnson, you know, they did discuss, but I don't think it was that move that they were going to do to fire the head coach. But again, we don't know. They probably did have a discussion in some way. Say, boot him out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They say that, but I feel like he was getting the green light before, and he was letting them know, hey, this guy's going to be out of here tomorrow. You know what I mean? I can't imagine you calling up your starting quarterback and not having a conversation about that. I can't imagine that.
With the fans too. Yeah, they're okay with it. Get him out. They're saying that 20 out of 36, a lot.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, the quarterback situation didn't go how you would hope so, but you still got to get wins. It doesn't matter. Still got to find a way. You gotta get the best out your team every day, and if you don't do that, the NFL is what have you done for me lately league, and if you ain't done nothing for them lately, you gonna be sitting on the couch somewhere like the rest of us watching.
So in celeb news, guys, in culture news, Boosie and Daughter Ivi, controversy over something that Boosie, Just needs to keep it in the family. And then 50 worst rappers list. We'll discuss about that. Larussell Tweet. We need a reset on culture. That's an interesting discussion. Stick to the end. Yeah. Bootsy Badass done stirred up some drama at Revolt World 2024. He was on stage with Young Miami for Carisha Please and starting spilling tea about his lesbian daughter, Poison-Ivi, saying he don't let her bring her girl home. He claimed he's trying to protect his other kids from what whole homosexuality vibe. Bro, what's the right way, like, even mean in this situation? Check out the video.
When your daughter came out and told you she was gay, it was nothing. I mean, she still can't bring her situation to our house. My daughter is grown. Well, why? She's grown. Because I don't want it to contaminate her other. It's a generation we raised. I don't want her to get too contaminated to her other 6, 7 sisters who look up to her. I want them to bring me grandchildren the right way.
Boosie crazy.
If I want grandchildren the right way, that's what I'm going to stand on. You know, if I don't want my other little girl to look at that and say, what's that, Daddy?
Contaminated.
To somebody she looks up to, it's not going to come around. My grandpa didn't let it. My dad didn't let it. And I didn't let it. I just hope the one under me, when they take this from, they don't let it. Because that's not what our family believes in.
Poison-Ivi hopped on Instagram Live to call out her pops for washing their dirty laundry in public. You suck, bruh, she said straight up. According to her, Bootsy rather chat with the internet than having a real talk with his own kids.
You gonna make sure your kids straight. You always gonna do that. But emotionally, mentally, you suck. You suck, bro. And I know you suck with that because you rather go to the internet and have a conversation with the internet about your kids before you come to us and have that conversation. He done did about 6, 7 interviews about me being gay, right? He never not have one sit down with me, myself, just him and Aviana, and ask me why you became that way, Fat. What triggered you? It never been that. Every question y'all asking him, and he giving y'all them answers. If I go ask him that, he wouldn't give me an answer. You know what I'm saying? The things that he do, bro, I would have never thought he would do. And it's like, I came to the point to where yesterday, it just really did it to me. Because I'm like, bro, I would always not say something because I would feel like I'm not finna get on here and disrespect my pops. I'm not finna get on here and go against the grain and go against my dad. Nobody finna make me do that. But it's like, you making me do that. They not even making me do that. You making me do that because you steady speaking on me. You steady, like, I would respect if you just say, just one time, just say, my daughter know how I feel about that. Can we move on to the next question? I can never get that from you. If y'all go look at my interviews, y'all will see. Anytime they try to make it like my daddy don't me or he this and that, I say he love me regardless. This my pops. I ain't going against him. Y'all ain't gonna turn me against him. I always stood on it. And it's like, I feel like you just don't be caring. You just don't care about my feelings no more.
Even though she was mad as hell, she kept it respectful. You could hear the pain in her voice, though. She just wishing her dad would keep her business out of the streets. Bootsy been vocal about Poison-Ivi's sexuality before, saying his southern folks struggle to accept it, but they still got love for her. That's cool and all, but maybe it's time for him to listen to his daughter and keep her name out of his mouth next time he's on a mic.
You know, if you feel the way you feel, that's fine. But he should have a conversation with her about it. And like she said, I agree with her with the response. Like she said, that would be a good response. You know how I feel about it. Let's move on, because it's really not a discussion for the people. It's for a discussion between them two. If they have an understanding, You know, if they have a agree to disagree type of deal going on between them on that situation, the cool. But you know what I mean. And you know, Boosie, he love his kids, so
Yeah.
you know he's saying that stuff. But we know at the end of the day, he do love his kids. He just, you know, I think he just needs to do a little bit better with, like she said, they feelings. Cause like she said in the video, you know, he gonna make sure they straight at the end of the day. He gonna make sure they cool and they got everything they need. But
Yeah.
you know, he got a big platform. He gotta be, be cool with what he say about his kids. Cause
Yeah.
everybody listening. That sucks.
What about this thing like people try to cancel him? He's wrong for, saying it's contaminating. I think he should have said influence. Uh, that should have changed that word completely because that sounded crazy. That sounded fucking
I'm
crazy.
I'm not gonna get into all that because each family has their values and how they feel about it. And at the end of the day, some people is really ain't nothing you can say to them. They're gonna feel how they feel,
Right.
and it is what it is in that sense. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if you can still have a mutual respect for each other, I think that's what matters.
Yeah.
And she just wants her privacy to be respected. I think she knows how her dad feels about it. In the end of the day, she just want to be respected in public, and like she respects her father in public, and you can't be mad at that. That's
True. But again, keep it off the internet. Respect each other's boundaries. People's families have different values and a different culture. There's other things that people would accept and things that other people don't accept religious wise. So yeah, and you shouldn't bag on someone or cancel them because of them because they don't have the same ideology as you do, to express how we feel. And no one should be canceled or being bashed on for something they believe in, or be called some kind of type of name, a bigot or homophobe type thing. Those are hurtful words, and I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Let's move on. 50 rappers discussion. Jazz, have you seen this list?
the I think so. Is it the 50 worst rappers list?
Yeah, the 50 worst rappers list. You got Lil Yachty, 50 Tyson, Shaq. I guess. I can't believe fucking Ludacris is in there.
Oh, Cassidy. Oh wow.
French Montana,
Maybe I didn't really pay attention to the list.
YG, Logic. Oh my god. Let's look at these comments. 50 worst rappers. 50 rappers to hate on. Ludacris, Flo Rida, but 6ix9ine ain't on this. Right. Chief Keef, Lil Pump, Cardi, Blueface, 21 Savage, and G Hero are not worse than Sexy Red.
Yeah, I think that list was somebody's opinion that they put out.
Right.
This wasn't no official list, nothing like that got voted on. It's just
Yeah.
somebody that had an opinion and they put it out there. So I don't know. I ain't taking that list serious. It's just somebody was bored and was like, let me stir the pot. Let me get some people angry.
Right. Yeah, like Ludacris, are you dead ass? Especially he's been having hella bangers and shit. Blueface, yeah, was he on that?
He was number 2.
Yeah, Blueface. I don't like it's just those are just not my type of music to listen to. Yeah.
And rap is cool and everything I do, like, depending on my mood, I mess with it. But I'm more of a let me play some early 2000s R&B type.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I like the old stuff. I feel like it sounds better.
Like move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way.
Some new stuff sound cool too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Like when it comes to music like that, I'm not like, oh, this is my favorite person. I gotta go listen to a new album. I've never been the type of person that's waiting for an album to drop from anybody, honestly.
Right.
I'm stuck in the past. I'm still listening to that old stuff. So
And that goes to like probably some young person was just making a list, put it out there, and then people were just having a conversation about it. Got really a lot of hype. Like, there's so many good songs of Ludacris, man. Act of Fool, yeah, not on top of my head, but like things I'm reading off right now.
Yeah, he got some good songs.
Yeah.
He got some hits for sure. He got some hits.
Wet the Bed. I don't know that one.
You don't know that one?
Oh,
With Chris
sing it,
Brown?
Jess.
I ain't singing that shit. It's him and Chris Brown. It's a good song though. It's a nasty song. All Over the World with him and Bobby Valentino. That's a hit. Pimping All Over the World. You know that song?
Nah, I gotta hear it though. I probably would most likely know what it is. But okay, is there more of a discussion that we could have here about, rappers and,
Hell no. That list, bottom line, that list is a non-discussion. The list was just somebody bullshitting around, put that shit out, and it got to the right people, and they had something to say about it.
They have
I can't
Vanilla
take
Ice on it, man.
I can't take this list seriously. Like Cassidy, do you know who Cassidy is? He's a good rapper.
Oh yeah, fuck. He was on fuck, he was like freestyling and he gassed that one guy from Wild and Out. Like he
They got some good people up on here, and I'm like, oh, they tripping. So obviously, can't take this list serious.
like there's people from the 90s. You got Bow Wow's early 2000s. Okay, Lil Pump could stay there. Don't like his music. Iggy Azalea, she had a couple of hits, but she's not like, YG, Tyga, no. Shaq, I don't know about Shaq. He makes some cool, like, EDM type music, 50 Tyson. 50 Tyson, yo! You remember 50 Tyson?
Yeah, see,
I'm
the
50
thing
Tyson.
is, like, there's some people on here that obviously was, like, playing around, too. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm like, come on, let's be for real.
Nick Cannon, okay. Yeah. That's about right. Everyone's bashing him, bruh. Designer.
Shit, I don't care. Nick Cannon has some hits. I'm a gigolo with a lot of Hey, he has some songs. I don't know. I think one of my brothers had his album. I liked a couple of songs on there. His little CD or whatever he put out. Shoot.
Trinidad's pretty cool. Wow, I wish we could listen to music, but copyright shit. I hate that. Birdman's on here. Oh shit, I did not see that. Plies is alright. You still follow Plies?
I never follow Plies, but I did like to watch his videos.
Right.
Because I don't know, he's interesting to listen to.
Yeah.
So, and he makes a lot of sense a lot of the time too. That's another thing. He's actually a very intelligent person. So I like listening to him sometimes. Like whenever I remember to watch a video from him, I'll look him up and look on his Instagram or something. He always saying something either funny or borderline intelligent. So he pretty cool dude to tune into.
Yeah. All right. There's more discussion about this, so we're gonna get into Larussell's tweet. A cultural reset is needed. Everything is in disarray. It used to be an honor to get posted and write up in a blog. Now you just pay for it. Even if it's asked, they'll share it. There's nothing genuine about it, any of it. Our hip-hop media barely posts music. It's all gossip and messy shit. The amount of negativity being consumed is disgusting. We're cultivating really nasty spaces for artists and fans to exist. I think he has some... Yeah, there's some truth to that.
Journalism is dead. People don't do their research. People don't fact check anymore. People just put shit out there because they know it's gonna get clicks, and that's
clickbait. Clickbait. Oh, that's nice. Clickbait. Oh, that's cool.
Essentially, it is. It's all clickbait.
Yeah.
It's just it spreads like wildfire. Just like you said, bullshit just spreads so easily, and it's just so annoying, the misinformation. And all it takes is a little Google search to really find out the truth. But people don't have the attention span to do that anymore. They read a little blog, they read a little tweet, and they run with it. And they, like I said, it spreads like wildfire. People don't fact check. People don't care anymore. It ain't nothing but rumors. That's why I'm like, don't be so quick to just be believing everything.
Damn. Yeah, straight up.
People
Headline,
don't care
headline,
no more.
headline. Headline.
People do not care anymore. I'm telling you, like, it's so bad. Like, it's all about getting clicks. I'm like, people need to start, I
Yeah.
don't know, people need to start suing a little bit more, maybe. Uh sending out cease and desist and defamation lawsuits or something. I don't know what they need to do, but people just, it's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Whoa. Don't send it our way. But
And people just,
yeah.
not even credible people are spreading stuff. They just anybody, and people just be believing them. I'm like, we in the age of social media, man. That's it. You used to just, I guess we're in an age where it's harder to sue people on social media, or people that are just tweeting, or people that are just talking on YouTube, or people that's just talking on Instagram. Back then, you heard people on the radio, on TV, you know what I mean? On these big media platforms where you had to be saying real stuff that was the truth, or you could get in trouble because you are under a big media umbrella, a big company that can get in trouble for you saying bull crap. So now you got all these little people with their little platform saying whatever under the sun that they want to say, and ain't nobody to hold accountable anymore. So now you just got all this bullshit out here, and people just saying whatever the hell they want to say, and people be believing it. And it don't take much for the masses to believe. I'm telling you, people is crazy. People is crazy. They don't care. I'm like, oh my God.
That's
They
a
be
whole other
believing
discussion
it.
we'll talk after. But okay, let's move to the type of music that is being put out. Like there's a lot of trash mumble rapping, downgraded type of music that is fed into more of the radio. There's specific music that they just push out on the radio, and the radio gets millions of people, and people are just programmed to eat that shit up. Like Sexy Red, her type of music is exploiting herself, shaking her ass, sell yourself to the industry, give some vajayjay out to multiple artists. She, in my opinion, she's just spreading herself out around the industry. I don't know how many guys she's been with, like 3, 4 that I've seen. What the fuck? But she's being very exploitive of herself, degrading as a woman. She's not like keeping herself at a higher standard. And there's a lot of people, young people, eating that shit up. And it's like, it's fucking, show some respect for yourself at this point. But there is no respect for yourself anymore. And that's why in a way, we need a cultural reset in that sense, in music wise. Let's go back to the old school love music, early 90s, 80s, where it really did matter. Let's talk about real fucking issues. Michael Jackson style, look, man in the fucking mirror type of shit music that, like, come on.
I hear what you're saying, but like I told you in the other video, the
No.
previous video we did, it don't matter what era it is. You can go back to it. You can even go back to when it was vinyl records. I heard some freaky deaky weird ass crazy shit from one lady. I don't even know who the lady was, but it was wild. It don't matter what era it is. You're gonna have those artists. Sex sales. That's just
Okay.
it. And it's
Okay.
always gonna sell.
But then now we're talking about like drugs, guns, killing people, different types of stuff in that type of music. You kind of hear it a lot, and it's fed into specific ethnicities in these what's the play? In these towns, these small cities, you know what I'm talking about? And if you think about music, it's so it could be controlled in a way if you really, like frequency wise, like you know what I mean, Jess.
Yeah, it's just nobody cares to control it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a business, and they want what sells. And what do these kids listen to? That stuff, because it sells. It makes some money. They're gonna keep putting it out there. I know you don't want to hear that, but that's just
I don't
it is
want to
what it
hear it.
is.
Yeah, and it fucking sucks. That's why we, in a way, a cultural reset, because that's not the type of music we should be putting out. You know, even if it fucking sells, you're literally killing people in a sense. Like you're programming people to do that. Like, have you ever heard these trap music and you feel like you could do a specific thing? You could do this. Like you have that vibe when you listen to that type of music.
Hey man, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I hear what you're saying. Like what you're saying is not agreeable or nothing like that. It's just you talking about going up against these big corporations. The big corporations, the guys with the suits, the guys behind the scenes. Um, you know,
Yeah.
these men that's running these record labels, and these are the people you got to fight up against about that type of thing. Because the artist is gonna put out what the record label want them to put out, especially once they sign that contract.
Go in
I
more in
hear,
depth about that, yeah. About
I hear,
contracts and shit too.
yeah, I hear what you're saying, but people trying to, a lot of these people that came up didn't have anything. They're gonna sign the first contract that's offered to them. Sometimes they're not as knowledgeable about it either. They signing their life away and getting a bull crap deal, and they're gonna put without whatever sales because you got to make X amount of this and this and this and this before you can get out this contract, and we're not gonna put your music out if you don't put this certain type, you know what I mean? This type of music out. We want you to put this out. It's a brand. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's
So
sad. It's
you
sad.
gonna be whatever them people want you to be. If you sign that contract, you're gonna be what they want you to be. That's why we gotta support our independent artists and people that come out and don't sign to them record labels and people that come out and grind and do it on their own.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. You're right. Do you think we need God back?
Yes, Dolly. God is gonna beam down here and tell us what music to listen to and not to listen to. At the end of the day, you gotta do your due diligence. You know, you gotta separate yourself from that stuff because you can only control what you can control in your life.
Mm.
And if you don't want your family and you to hear that stuff, you have the power to not be around that stuff. Surround yourself with things you want to hear. Surround yourself with things you want to be a part of. Um, surround yourself with things that you want to be involved in your life. Examples of people that you want to be
Right.
in your life and what you aspire to be and what your kids aspire to be. Because at the end of the day, like I say, you can't control anybody. We can't control what's going on outside of us. And if you keep trying to, it's gonna kill you. It's gonna stress you to death. So
Right. Right. But it's definitely a discussion to have, you know. Let's have a discussion because it is a time where a lot of things we see is just it's just not right. It really isn't. And yeah, what Jess said, we don't have any control of it. Cultural reset. We'll see. We'll see about it. Music industry, people, people need to find themselves, heal because a lot of people are hurting right now. All right, let's move on. Oh, let's get into the scarred. You ready to get scarred? We're gonna react to the wrestling one. Pretty bad, man. Is this guy okay?
Here he goes, crossing himself.
oh my God, he's dead.
Fuck.
Like I'm surprised if he's done. Oh my God. And he's still pinning him. That man is dead. That man is done.
Someone said he's okay. Like, he's okay. He's okay. Fuck no. Bro,
Bro, did you see his head, his neck?
Let's see that again. Hold on.
Here he goes, crossing himself.
He is not okay. He is not okay.
I think he said, I got it. And then he like got out of the pin, but oh fuck. No, he's not alright. Damn, that's horrible, bro. In the comments, I think they said like He busts up his spine. That looked like he busted up his spine, man.
My neck and my back hurt just from watching that video.
Oh, we're not done yet, yo. Let's get into this next one, okay? God, are these guys all right, man? Holy fuck, this is.
Exactly what happened.
Bro, that's a badass hit, yo. I could feel that in my fucking head, dude. Like, getting hit right there. And you just drop on the ground, yo.
When he comes to, he's going to, he's changing to basketball or baseball.
Is he alright, man? Jeez. He's out cold. Like,
that man hit a brick wall.
And it gets worse than that, you know? Especially these like top NFL fucking hits and shit. Have you seen those? I bet you've seen those. And it's pretty bad. They were relentless back then.
I'll be watching them compilations. Yeah. Hardest hits.
Fuck. That's pretty bad. But that one was bad too. Like, god damn. Ugh. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. Are these guys alright, man? Holy fuck. They're getting really messed up right now, bro.
My days, my mama used to be like, you need to go play football. You know, now I'm a smart nigga. I know niggas like him. He exists. He don't give a fuck about your back, nigga.
Oh, he's done. There's no way. You know those games that we used to play when we were in like middle school, that little ragdoll game where you drop them from really high and you watch their body just and all the way down. That's exactly what that looked like.
That shit was slow motion and you saw every fucking part of his body. Oh my god. I don't think I want to watch that again. You want to watch that again? No.
Absolutely not. I'm good. That's burned into my brain. I'm cool off of that.
Bro, that was fucked, man. Is he all right?
Woo! People that like I said, I give it to the people that play football. They a different breed.
Right.
They're a different breed because
Jesus Christ, that's fucked, man. Sorry to traumatize you.
They are a different breed. That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Right.
You gotta make it there first. If you can make it there alive first.
And you gotta shut up. You can't. It's just like you can't be a free thinker. You can't think of post everything you want and stuff. You can't speak about the government or anything. No, you're controlled. Shut the fuck up. Get paid. That's basically what it is. Okay. You can't free think, which is cool because you're getting paid millions of dollars, right, Jess? Would you say something?
If I was getting paid millions, if I was getting paid millions, I'm mind my business.
Right. I'm out in Cancun, mind my own business. So we're getting to the end of the show. We're gonna go to comments from episodes past. Yeah. Let's get into the first. This person, publicity stunt to me. He was talking about like the Boosie and Ti. He was saying, I kind of see it too. Like it's promoting their son's music video. I could see that in a way. I don't know what you see in that one.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, make people be like, well, I want to see the video that what they gonna put out, the video that they had to lecture them about. That'll get people talking about it before it comes out. So I could see that. That's a good observation.
Yeah. But and then again, people that don't see that video, there's a lesson to be there for the parents and kids, if you're willing to listen. But yeah, no, great observation for sure. People need to stop hating. He's 58th pick. He'll be okay. He's a bench player. He don't need to be more than that right now. This is the Bronny and Magic Johnson comment on that.
Absolutely, I agree. That's why I said if he needed more, if he was gonna get more time, he would have just stayed in college for that. He is what he is. He there. You know what I mean? It's not like he was the number one pick. You know what I mean? He's at where he was picked at.
And he's
So
getting his
I
money.
agree.
And what you said last time, he's getting his money. He doesn't care at that
Yeah.
point.
At the end of the day, you know, he gonna go home. He gonna do him and do what he do. Like I said, so I 100% agree.
Same too, man. If I got paid that much or whatever. Yeah, fuck no. But does college football? No, not college football. College basketball. They get paid, right? Like in some. Because I knew that
You
they got
know
like a new
what?
contract wise.
I really don't watch college basketball, so I can't tell you. I really don't. Unfortunately, I'm not really into that. I don't look at it. I know for football, they have their NIL deals and stuff like that. So I know for them they do. I can't imagine basketball not getting paid like college football.
Like
So
endorsements and stuff too. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, nah, fucking out. College football is super big. This comment was from that blind video. Um, the lady that made herself blind.
mm-hmm.
The new world, what you feel like, what you want to be, whether it's trans, blind, black, white, tall, short, you mutilate yourself to be that. There was a time where black people were bleaching their children. It was horrific to get a lighter skin color. This is awful, and this is what has happened to our society. I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people, people just not happy with how they are no more. They got to change something. They got to alter something. They got to pay for something. They, that's what I'm saying. We're in the age of social media. They want to be like what they see. And
Right.
that's unfortunate that, they feel like they need to do that.
And it doesn't help when you have adults, like adults, uh, influencing children. Like, yeah, you could be this. You don't have to be in the same body. You don't have to love but that's the thing. It's in you. You can't change anything about you. Like, honestly, in my opinion, you can't change anything about you and not still feel some type of way. Like, it's all in the mind. Okay? If I hate something specifically about my body, I change it. It's still in my mind, people. Like, I'm still gonna feel some type of way. That's just changing the outsider of yourself. Mentally, you're fucked. You need to change it. So, learn to love yourself. You could push back on me on this.
No, I absolutely agree. People need to start loving themselves.
Yeah.
Stop running out to the first doctor they see.
That's a true comment, man. No matter what you are. Damn, that's crazy. People, yeah. I could see that. People bleaching themselves. Yeah. Okay. That's it for the show. Appreciate y'all being here. If you want to stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news, hit that like button. Share this video with a friend and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're dropping fresh content every week. And yeah, we have 377 subscribers. So if you want that dope ass exclusive merch, yeah, like the video, subscribe, and you could potentially win that shirt that we don't have yet. But let's get you that that shirt first before we get it, okay?
Yeah,
So,
you'll be the first because we, like you say, we don't even got the shirt yet. So
yeah.
you would literally be the first.
Right. We're gonna get that shirt though. That's a dope ass shirt. Okay. Before we go, positive note. I know life ain't always easy, especially when you're hustling every day in this crazy world. But here's the real deal. You got this. Every struggle you push through, every obstacle you climb, you're building strength you didn't even know you had. Peace out. See you next
Absolutely.
weekend.
Oh, also prayers out there to the hurricane victims out there in Florida.
Right.
You're in our thoughts and our prayers. We hope you guys can recover. We hope you guys' families were safe. I know the season's not necessarily over yet, but you guys are in our minds and our thoughts.
Have a great weekend, guys.